Hey paparazzi, it's Tuesday and I'm live with sneak peeks. Trent and I just got back from China last night and I am excited to be on US soil. I'm excited to be here with you. I was so excited to have a real Diet Coke, all the things. But let me tell you, the items that are headed your way tomorrow are so flippin' darling. Let's get started with my outfit. I am wearing black pants. They're kind of just a really soft fabric. They obviously have on polka dots. They are a light blue, so I based it in a light blue top as well. Kind of a bit of a feminine outfit, right, with the dot, and you can see that I've got ruffles. You can see that I have a bow. I've layered cachet items, so I have a cachet stack on either wrist. I have cachet rings on both my hands, and then I have on some fun earrings, and I have a double stack cachet necklace, and then I just paired it with some black flats. So got a kind of a girly fun outfit on, but super classic and simple. All right, are you ready? We're gonna get started with sneak peeks. Let's start with this one. This is absolutely beautiful. You can see right here, I love this pendant. Isn't that so cool? I love the shine. I love the thickness of it. You can see that that rope texture is really big this season. Obviously, we have the knots holding it on either side and then actually the knot that suspends the pendant itself. I feel like when you saw the red one, you were like, oh my gosh, okay, this feels a little different, right? So a lot of you are aware of that. I feel like the blue now gives a totally different vibe, which is really fun. I love when you get the colors, right, in multiple shades. So like you get one color and then you realize that you've fallen in love with it and then you see it in another color. It's a fun part about paparazzi. These are a darling pair of earrings. So this is going to be a smaller hoop, but I love that you have got the rhinestones and the pearls, gold base, okay? This is easy to pair with a lot of different things. This is very, very versatile. In some ways, I believe this looks like a cachet chameleon as well. So if you wanted to like layer this with different necklaces or maybe do the daintier bracelet stacks, that would be a good one to, not obviously in the cachet items, but in the regular lineup, just kind of mimic that type of look. This is a fun ring. You're going to see that this is more of a filigree. You can see the flower in the center. I'm going to show it to you from the side so you can see that it sets up top. This is the newer back, which is really fun. But look at that detail. I love all of the detail around the outside and inside the flower itself. This is a really fun one. This is going to be a two-toned necklace. I love this pendant. It's going to be shiny copper on the outside. The center is silver. Look at that beautiful chain. This is very simplistic. I love that we've got the linear pattern up against all of that smooth texture. Very simple, a lot of different ways to wear this. And again, because it's more of a classic style, I feel like you can kind of pair it with a lot of different things. So it can be a bit Malibu, it can be a bit sunsetty, it can be a bit Fifth Avenue, depending on what you're going to put it with. This is a really fun pair of earrings. So you're going to see black and brown and silver together. I love when we mix the two neutrals. You can see right there. Absolutely amazing. The pattern is going to be a bit more of a standoff, meaning it's going to come up proud of the main mold itself, which is really gorgeous, especially when you're looking at those gem shapes. I'm going to hold one earring out just so that you can see the detail on that. Oh my goodness, I love it. This is a really fun one. Meta Paparazzi, this one's for you, babe. Check this out. You're going to see the gold base, then black around the outside. Right through the center, we've got those white rhinestones. Amazing, right? So many fun ways to pair this. Obviously, we've got cufflinks that look really good with this. If you're looking for something a bit dressier, we've got a lot of fun necklaces and bracelets as well. So this is a clip-on. Are you kidding me? Like the world's cutest clip-on. You're going to see it in silver. I love the heart raised up right there in the center. I love that it's suspended. So you're going to see that this is hinged, okay? So it's going to have some movement, but particularly for a clip-on, this is a really good size and still lightweight. This is a fun necklace. I love when we mix the colors, but in particular, I love this like emerald. Some are going to call it a grass green. I think it's got a little bit more blue than that, but whatever you want to call it, okay? Look how pretty that is. A minty. Some of you are going to call this mint, right? You can see right here, and mint as in the Pantone, not as in mint as we refer to it, right? Sometimes when people say mint, they're talking about the really light one. I'm talking about mint, the Pantone. You can see we've got the green, we've got that purple, look at the rhinestone center, and look how the light catches those gems, okay? You can see right there, they're more of an, like kind of a opalescent as far as opacity, but not necessarily based on their sheen. So that is really fun, catches the light really well. This is a beautiful ring, so this is definitely a statement ring. Blue around the outside, so a navy, and then we've got rhinestones, and then right there in the center, we've got this big, beautiful pearl, and it has an overlay, so it's gonna have an iridescent overlay. So cool, right? I love how different it is. And I love that it's coming around the outside. Some can see it a bit nautical, meaning some might kind of see those lines coming out. I feel like it's more of a cocktail and sunset-y style ring. This is a really cool one. So you're going to see this bangle. You can see white rhinestones. Okay, I'm going to put this on. How cute is this? So cool, right? This is a good one to stack. So if you want to mix this with different things, this is even a good one to stack with itself. Again, these items are headed your way tomorrow during new release time, which is 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure you check out our gorgeous cachet pieces as well and the beautiful Z. Hit the Blockbuster section, check it all out. I hope you have an incredible evening. Most importantly, I hope you know you're loved.